DJI Pro workshop. I'm going to shoot this McLaren, some drones, and some DJI gimbals. Pretty cool.
Basically, what we're doing a little scene here, I guess an exchange. We were kind of talking about something we could do for fun and have like a quick little exchange here. So it's going to be one of the classic like hostage handoff scenes, I guess, since we don't have much, you know, to play with in this space. So Judd over there is going to give the money to the bad guy, who's going to be Christian from DJI. Christian's going to give up Marcel's son back to Judd in an exchange. So luckily, we got Cody over here. The actor Cody is going to be our hostage. So it's going to be a fun little scene, but we're going to shoot it in various ways. And you're going to see all the different camera platforms being used on this television. Now moving to action 2. So we ran that a little fast. Camera action. And clear action. Action with hostage.
The goal is to try to create a shot where every single part of it is usable. Obviously, in a really dynamic move like that, with all that movement, it's not the easiest thing in the world. But you know, I think trying to get variety, because generally speaking, that would never be used as one shot, right? So in that whole movement, I've got a shot of the case, I've got a cut point, but I also have a maneuver. That's a cool stylistic maneuver. I've got a tie to his face as he starts walking. I've got a tie to the case as he's walking. So what I'm trying to do in my head is I'm trying to give the editor a lot of different options for cut points. Different sizes, ISOs on different elements. Like, you know, as I was moving around, I wanted to get a shot of the case opening, but then as I backed up, I wanted to also establish the scene so that we have two options in that scene. The more, you know, the more cut points and the more options you have, the more dynamic.
We're good.
Yeah.
So what I'm doing right now is I'm just doing like kind of one of those orbiting moves. You guys will work through it. I think we have, how many people want to get into a ring? So I know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 9. So you gotta do only a couple minutes each. A little bit. So there's thank you. Appreciate it. What you want to do, it's a heel toe walk. So you want to roll, keep the platform as smooth as possible. So you don't want to just do this. Okay. The other thing you don't want to do is you don't want to grab this and I call it death gripping, where you're just holding it. Because as you walk, your hands actually translate. It's just floating. So you want to have very light hands, relax arms, your legs. You want to have kind of in like an athletic position. You want to be engaged with your knees bent slightly. And you are the camera platform. So you got to remember that. where you start, where you stop, where the camera starts, and where it stops. Everything needs to be feathered. So what I mean by that is very much like a Steadicam. When I start my move, I slightly push my hands out. That's how I get that smooth transition from absolutely still to movement. If I move my body instead of my hands, it's gonna be a little bit more abrupt. My body now is the one that's moving. It's a bigger object. It's a little bit harder to get that finesse. So my hands are finesse, my body moves, and you want to position the camera. So just remember that, like where you walk, how you walk, the rhythm of your walk is the camera movement. So that's up to you as the operator to keep things really smooth. If you kind of start, stop, slow down, the camera's going to look like that, right? So I could smooth out some of that with my hands. If I had to slow down, I could keep my hands moving forward. If I myself have to slow down, so there's a little bit of a coordination between the operator's hands and their body. Kind of learning how to map that is what makes you a good operator. With the Ready Rig, so a couple things. This monitor is a little bit weird, so it's going to look a little juddery. It's actually not the camera settings, it's the small HD. Right now I think there's a weird setting on it, and I don't have time to jump into it, but let's do it. I'm going to keep the vest. Normally, when you have a Ready Rig, you kind of set it to your torso. Since we have so many people here right now at different sizes, I usually size it to the tallest person. And it is a rigid frame, there's no weight on my shoulders. So it can be a little bit higher, it's fine. It's not going to affect the operating or the feel of the vest. But that's just going to cut down some time in sizing it. So we'll start off, I believe you were first. Cart here. And another thing, guys, when you're getting out of it, very important, everyone steps away from the cart. Lean forward, you bow towards it. There's a little button in the center here. You hold that down, hands around here. I kind of do this with my ring finger. Slide up and out, and you're out. Okay? Very cool. All right, let's start off. So first off, put this on. Now this is a one-person operation when you get used to the vest, but just for time's sake, I'm gonna do kind of everything. You're just gonna be suiting up in like an Iron Man suit, basically.
Next version flies.
Yeah, next one flies with a drone on it.
Are there lighter weight Ready Rigs?
There isn't right now.
Not right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, if you'll go ahead and lift that hat. Yeah, it's very robust because it has to hold up to 40 pounds.
All right.
So go ahead and just lift the weight first. Pick it up without the vest support. Feel that?
Yeah.
Okay. Now go ahead and set it down. Reach up, grab here. One hand, two hand. Come over here, slide right up, bow towards it. Slide it on, slide on. Remember, pull out, safe. Okay, you're good to fly. Lift up and out, just stand tall. Okay. So what you want to learn first off, we only got a couple minutes on each of these, so I'm just going to have you grab it, hold it, go up and down, side to side, feel the range of motion, hold it, don't worry about bending, just go ahead and pull it down.
Oh, all right.
Exactly, you can feel that. All right, and we're going to have our actress, she's going to walk, let's have you just walk up this line. So walk here, turn around, just do a tracking shot, orbit around, and action. So there's a little bit of a delay. So let's have you come, stop actually a little bit earlier. And you probably want a little bit of All right, let's get a little bit of a line so we can figure out what's going on. Awesome, guys. Go, ready?
Totally different. I'm used to the handheld, and this one,
Okay, ready? Let's grab here.
Okay. So it was very, like used to it. That was awesome. Don't have to work out.
All right, we're gonna follow our actress. So first, work on framing. Okay. And action. DJI photos.